Wow, it's just like the name.
Alliance. Come. This is Ashroot's control to Alliance ships. You have to help us. They've been raiding the magazine for months and hauling everything off to the gate for the blockade. There's 2 of their big ships arming up here now. What?
Ashroot, come in. Ashroot, do you read? Sit tight, we're moving in.
There you go. Yeah, NAVMAG, not to be confused with Platinum Mag.
And rescue whoever's left. These line ships are going to give us trouble, but we have to get onto that station.
Ashroot's 2 Alliance ships. They're trying to break into the control room. We've barricaded the doors, but we can't hold them for long.
So this is one of the few levels where on hard difficulty, you'll actually start with 2 ships that see you on deploy. So to handle that, we are going to immediately launch Hecty because I want to. So there. And yeah. Is this the optimal move? Maybe not. Is it what I'm going to do? Absolutely yes. We're going to start orienting things along here. Set up all of our stuff because again, we can just do this while paused. Pause is an intended function of the campaign. So yeah, take your time, play how you please, and enjoy it. You guys set up for directly engaging those dudes later on. And beamstones, we're going to have you guys come up on this corner top here. We talked to you about our Lord Savior Hecty. Yes, exactly. Look, I did not pay for the budgetary expenditures of the Alliance fleet. They gave me these things, so really, I should be allowed to use them. I see no problems with this plan whatsoever.
Reporting.
3, lock them up, and then start lighting them up.
Yeah,
Same with you, 11. You're going to lock them up and light
Acquiring
them up.
firing solution.
Ah, right. Flooding Dark, we forgot to reload your magazine. That's something we could have done mid-level. Or not mid-level, mid-missions. Transition. Between rooms, that's what I'm trying to say, on the road from Barrow to NAVMAG Ashroot. Whoopsies. Okay. As you can see, they're firing at us, which is rather rude. So, let's... Okay. Nothing in range has jammer. That's wonderful. Oh, boy. Let's try and get you guys to cut across here and see if that works or not. This is why I wanted to avoid this, so we're going to kick your flank thrusters to try and put some range between us and them. Are you shooting at Windy? You are. Of course you are. Ah, I love this. Yep. Can't really do much about that. But you should be able to stop this.
We're taking fire,
Bloop.
Commander.
Bloop. Okay. 2 on you. That should be you pretty much sorted out.
We're ready when you
So
are, Commander.
let's get our guns onto that one. And then I think that we just rotate our fire onto the other one. Because I don't want to take a direct hit here. Got both on fire again. These are going to be EO Val, so what are you going to do? All right. You can hit your flank thrusters and just dive. Not a huge fan of how this is going, but we know there's repairs on this station, so at least that's better than nothing. Can't really do much about this at the moment. Let's get our jammers on you as possible. See if that
online. Awaiting orders,
You're
Commander.
gonna break lock? No, of course. There we go. Now we have to get 2 jammers on. All right. Lock has been broken. We are free to maneuver once again. Long lance, you're able to get into arc as well and break this. And let's put some rounds into the guy. Finish
Hostile
him off.
fire incoming. Copy.
So
Opening
you got
fire.
Hectied. You should be dealt with.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
3, you're gonna swap
Eyes
your
on target.
450 HE or
Send traffic.
you want H? We'll do AP rounds. Try and get to the important bits. There we are. All right. Immediate problem has been resolved. Task a beam destroyer onto each of these ones, and that should be that sorted out.
Target.
If we can get them close enough. I think that they're still bearing. Yep, there we go. That should deal with that.
Awaiting orders,
All right.
Commander.
All ships, you are
Awaiting
on
orders.
target? Question mark. Okay, your thing went a little wide, but that should be a good kill.
Receiving.
We can advance.
Understood.
Let's sortie our fighters now that we have a free moment away from that. That is one thing I don't like about this level. I remember this as a specific standout because these are the only times in the game where you will get shot by something the second you drop in, and it's a little weird. But
Send your traffic.
as far as like minor nitpicks go, that's just kind of one of the things that stood out. I remember doing feedback on levels for this one. Alright, both these guys are defanged effectively. You can tell by the way that they just ate Heki and are no longer
whenever
shooting
you
at
are.
us. So, very much a fan of
Awaiting
that.
orders, Commander.
CL close to the area over here, and then our
Understood.
cruisers,
We're
we'll
en
send them
route.
up over this
Aye, aye.
way.
Proceeding.
Gonna point this direction, expecting the
Aye, aye.
450 liners shortly. We have 10 minutes left to raid the magazine. Or rather, rescue the station crew, then raid the mag.
Awaiting orders.
Okay,
Commander.
we have got time now to sortie our bomber flight. Tell you what. Let's not use our premium bombs. Let's see if... Okay, Sturgeons. We can send... Oh. Did I? Ah, yes, there we go. Well, truncheons. Alright, that's a more accurate torp count. Okay. We have tons of these truncheons, so I think that rather than using our claymores, we're just going to send out our sturgeons for right now with torps. Could be a good time had by all... Yeah, our pads are fine. I think just pause. Yep, there we go. Alright, Tantos, let's get a wing of defensive fighters up with Void Soup launch. As you saw there, we had the fighter bomber no longer valid because, well, I mean, what do you expect, right? Like, we got rid of our
What can we do for you,
KBU-15s.
Commander?
You know, a
Moving
couple
out.
of craft munitions are not seen the most, and for
At
good
the
reason.
ready,
Like,
Commander.
KBU-15s are just kind of a...
Understood.
I don't know, it's like, they exist, and I
Force
guess as a finisher you can run them, but you don't see them that often for
Receiving.
general purpose, because, like,
Awaiting orders,
they're kind
Commander.
of bad. Everyone sees fire.
We're ready whenever
MCON,
you are.
and go from there.
Send traffic.
Yes, MCON, and go from there. Okay, sundial time. Let's send you up over this way.
Locking in.
And you up over this way. If I remember right, STM2s are mounted on obelisk liners, and these breadsticks are located
Standing by.
on these 450 liners. So we
Understood.
should be able to get our sundials into
Aye,
position
aye.
without risking
Proceeding.
too much. Put you in flight quarters here. Your weapons tight. Don't want to waste shots.
Roger that.
You guys moving along.
Moving.
Yeah, Wimdy took a little hit to the back of the head. Gal has gotten a bit of scorch marks on her from that plasma, but she shouldn't be taking direct hits anyways, so not the best, not the worst.
Waiting for your orders.
If you guys
Commander.
could set your
Copy that.
headings correctly, that would be very much appreciated.
Receiving.
All right. This is a bit of a hazard to navigate nearby, but I
Help,
want
take us
to
in.
not present a stupid target as we learned before with the
Understood.
450. Let's have, yeah, we're going to have this group
Moving
go
out,
around the
Commander.
side here. Have the winter chain
Standing by.
present a little bit further on
Calling
the
in
outside.
formation.
Let them come around the flank to hit these guys where we last saw them and see if there's a
Traffic
working or not.
Acknowledge.
Sundial, go up this way.
Consider it done.
On the off chance there is fighters on this level,
Set
which
to
there very
traffic.
well could be, because again, this is my kind of going into live campaign blind. I played the early version of it, but there could be a couple things different. And I could do some tricksy things like put stuff places I don't remember it.
Send your traffic.
All right, destroyers, you are in
aye.
position. Tell you what, let's just get a beam fire order where I saw them last time. Oh, like here-ish. We'll zero it. Oh, hey,
Engaging.
speak of the devil.
Enemy is being locked.
Aye, aye. Lock
You
the
guys
target.
firing 450s. Where's it? 11. You had how much
Go
ammo?
ahead, command.
Not a huge
Can't see
amount,
him
but enough
anymore.
for us to
Holding
put a
fire.
couple of rounds downrange at least. Cool.
Acknowledged.
A beam fire order is there. That's a little trick that I do to keep the zero. Learned this when I was using liners for the longest time, and they refused to maintain heading and roll.
Standing by.
Okay, sundial getting into position here. Let's have
Ready with
you maybe try to be sneaky and go like down over here-ish.
Acknowledge.
To be able to see them down below us. That's something. Yeah, you're real, whatever you are. I can click onto you, and you have a heading command.
Receiving.
All right.
Aye, aye.
Number
On the way.
3.
Target
You
locked.
locked up. Cheetah flight, airborne. Good.
Traffic.
How much else we got? A couple more with you. Quick soup launch. Tons of barracudas, so we can go striking if we please.
Receiving.
Reporting.
We've only got 6 minutes left, so we'll have to have one of our beam
Standing by.
destroyers quickly dock after we have moved them
Aye, aye.
correctly. Don't want to unmask early, so
We're
hold on
reading
that.
you.
If you guys move upwards to
Moving.
here, and we'll put your nose a little bit up facing so this goes
Acknowledged.
faster. Okay, Heartbreak
Ready.
flight, you're going to be over here on standby. Where are those
On station.
liners? Show me the money.
Acknowledge.
There's one.
Standing by.
But 3, light them up, lock them up.
Standing by.
Get both of them marked. Let's put attack markers on positions here so we remember. Looks like they're giving a little ground. One of them is angled kind of funny, so
Got him in our sights.
4 and 5, you're locked up. Good stuff. Okay. Let's have you move up a
On the way,
smidge.
Commander.
And I should be
Aye,
able to...
aye.
I think if I just have you go high, you'll do
On it.
fine here. You
Moving
guys in
out,
turn will
Commander.
angle to hit that.
Dialing in,
Let's,
Commander.
prioritize you two. Yo.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Cascade
Moving
flight,
out.
you're airborne. Let's make somebody's day
We'll
wreck,
take
eh? Give me another flight of
Cascade
bombers. 2 more of you ought to do for warp launch. Yeah. Okay, that is a shot fired from one of them. Not
Standing
sure
by.
which.
Attempting target lock.
Yeah,
we
you
see.
get locked and hold it,
Aye, aye.
please.
Locking
There you go.
that
Okay,
target.
that one's locked on, so we're gonna hit him instead. That'll be our first customer. We're forcing them to go low
zeroing
here.
Waiting for your orders,
Beam
Commander.
destroyers, move it up.
Aye, aye. Wrong.
They don't see our beam destroyers, and our long lance is flanking here.
Heads up.
Pantheon, you are in position to keep your radar tracks on targets. We'll hold to the edge here.
Locking in.
Should be
We're
good.
ready when you are, Commander. Understood.
All right. Yeah, potentially
Aye, aye.
greed it because they are running away from us. So let's have you
Wrong way,
lots
Commander.
move over
Copy.
here.
Engaging unit. They're
Okay.
taking shots at us.
There, you're going to board up here. What were they shooting with? That was grape shot, right? I think. Yeah. Like it. Let's lock onto you because that's a better target.
Send your traffic.
Receiving.
All right, heavies, you are good to go. You will get
Aye,
a
aye.
lock
Receiving.
applied to you, but 450, I'm not too worried about. You can tank these hits, right? Yeah, take this stuff. Good to go.
Standing by.
Set that aside. Beam destroyers, are you on target? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, 4, you're going to be...
Waiting for your
4 is
orders.
Oh,
docking,
boss.
so we'll have that happen. 5, you are going to move over here. Cascade
Ready
flight,
for target.
let's
Disable.
see if we can't get you down below and jump these dudes.
Copy.
This should be a clean, easy fight once we get this spacing done. Oop, your topside turret was knocked out. Good use of AP by them.
Receiving.
Okay, let's have you
Go
lock
ahead,
up this
Command.
one as well, so we have target on.
Reporting.
So did you lose your bullseye? You lost your bullseye. Okay, wow, we're actually taking a lot of damage from those 450 AP when they get their pinpoint lock. Just so you can not completely disrespect them.
Reporting internal damage.
Okay,
We'll take care of it.
let's see. You there, yes. You're still on target. You're going to dock and sort that out. You are going to lock and beam in a second once we torp this guy. And yeah, let fly. Torps away, RTB approved. This should hopefully find them in good ill health. And then our next wave of bombers will sort this out as well.
Wendy, this is Cutlass. We're heading to the control room now.
Hey, pal. Clonk? Question mark? Engagement complete. 3 hits, 5 deflect. Okay. Overlapping point defense, bit rough there.
Receiving.
All right, number 3, you are good to continue your pullback. Yep. Fighters are locked, which is interesting. Good, because it means they're not going to shoot us.
Receiving.
All right, you are approved for fire on this guy as soon as you get a shot at him.
They can't get away this
Lock
time.
this guy. All right. 5, you are weapons free. Give him the pain.
Receiving. Moving out.
Keep distance here. Battery flight. I want you to torp on target, please. Thank you. RTB.
Flight 16.
Let's get more bombers up in case we need them. I don't want to have to use all of my torps, the good kind, but for now we'll just swap over to truncheons since that's cheaper. Here we go. Launch you, torp bomber. Go. Beam on target. Very nice. Okay. Number 4. Boarding is almost completed. Let's get some jamming on target now, eh? Should be an arc. Okay. Jam you, shoot you, and do your thing. 5, you're also going to commit your jammer on target, and that should mean that these all get through, maybe? Question mark? Yes, good hits. There we are.
Reporting in.
Target is hurt badly. Okay.
Do it.
You are getting flanked at with this, but you'll finish your boarding in a second. There.
Wendy, Cutlass. Control room secured. 2 casualties.
Ready.
We've got the station chief here. He wants to talk to you as soon as the fighting is over outside.
Well, tell him he's going to have to wait a second, but that's that. Okay. 11, are you locked on? Yes, you are. Okay,
What
good
can we
stuff.
do for you, Commander? We're
Go from
underway,
here.
Commander.
Chain, no, stout. Okay, 1 is down. Let's pause, rotate our gunfire. Everyone onto new target, and that should be that. 4 and 5, beams up. Okay. We'll group you guys together again. Yeah.
Commander, they've got a
You're approved for battle short because we're at a repair station, and I want to cook this guy.
We're ready whenever you are.
Melt him. Meow.
Commander, they've opened fire.
That should
Ready
be
whenever you are.
maybe enough.
Underway.
Keep firing.
ready
Cook
whenever you
his
are.
goose.
Underway.
Okay, squad 3, you're approved over here. Not get too close. Pull you back a little ways. He's definitely suffering now, and our flank has worked wonders. So keep on target and pound him into
Copy.
the dust.
Opening fire.
Send traffic.
The Nomad Giant took a decent bit of damage there from the 450 AP. So yeah, when you get within pinpoint range, 450 can actually hurt. Just their notorious lack of what do you call it? Crack stuff. Slaughter tugs and such, that is their
Target
bane
lock
for other levels.
initiated.
Blade of Fire is going to
Underway.
be dealt with here in a second. Oops, okay, you're shooting into the berthings. That's not great.
Standing by.
Okay, Wimdy, you're good to move over here. Let's set you up to do some docking in a second, and we'll go from there. So Windy probably grabs like the middle berth here. We'll have Salt Sea grab this one. I'll have to refuel everyone, but besides that, okay.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All units cease
Moving
fire.
out.
Good job. You got him.
All enemy ships have been destroyed. The station is ours.
We're standing by.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I can't tell you enough how glad we are that you're here.
How have you survived all
Got
this
you
time?
5 by 5.
You were even on the radio ready for us when we got here.
This Protectorate Navy is stretched more thinly than you think. Almost everyone is assigned to ships, and there's no one to spare for this kind of work.
Receiving.
They kept my whole crew on rotations. 18 hours on duty, loading whatever they've brought in for arming, and then 6 hours in their brig for sleep. That's been every day for us for the last 3 months. I've been station chief here for 18 years, so that's why they kept me up here. But this station is old, and there's a lot of disrepair. We managed to stash most of the modern munitions away in hidden areas, and then disguise them as one of the many decompressed sections. Doctored the logs to make the maintenance look years overdue, and then disappeared the inventory from the manifests.
I like him.
We can bring it out for you. It might be helpful. You can use this station as a base of operations. We have repair equipment, and they haven't picked the ammo stock completely dry yet.
So yeah, that's NAVMAG Ashroot. Cool little chief there. Yeah. For anyone wondering, it's meant to be like a naval magazine for any ports in the area, or where they're going to store all the like finished goods that Bethel produces as they eventually get shipped to the gate. Yeah, Protectorate is kind of desperate, as we learn. They need to have logistical supply people, which are objectively kind of the most important for like maintaining a fighting force, because you can have the best
We're ready
like
when you
navy
are,
in the
Commander.
world. If you don't have any fuel or munitions
way.
or just even rations or other stuff to supply them, you don't really have a navy. You just kind of have a bunch of boats sitting around, and yeah. Anyways, let's get everyone docked at these stations. We'll have our beam destroyers go first, because they will need to repair them most.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Number 5, you're good to dock over here
Aye, aye,
quickest,
full burn.
send you guys over and do a full
Moving
repair
out,
cycle.
Commander.
So yeah, very sold to the fights is at least 2 that make logistics work. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3, and then you can do comparisons for past conflicts and stuff. World War II is famous for a lot of this being documented, where you look at how many like logistical or support people you had per, say, frontline combatant or warship or other thing like that, and it really goes to show like the significance of logistics, because again, tactics wins battles, logistics wins wars. You can have the best tactics in the world, if you just do not have the stuff you need to get your fighting force to a place, it's not able to function for it. Part of why one of the most important things is seizing critical like key infrastructure areas, because if you are able to do that and deny the enemy things they need, like electricity, fuel, food, etc., it can mean that
Go
their
ahead,
fighting
Command.
force just disintegrates overnight.
On the way, Commander.
Napoleon said, beginners talk about tactics, experts talk about logistics. Yep, it is the boring thing. You're not looking for like glory on a battlefield, you are looking for how do you get the most shit from A to B. It is mainly spreadsheets.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
And we have like the nuclear bomb, and then we have Excel power. Microsoft Excel for your spreadsheets. There's another one, isn't it like Power something, Power Sheet, not PowerPoint. And then whatever people do on Microsoft Teams. Yeah, we talked in a previous episode about how quantity is a quality of its own, and clarifying that a bit further. You have to think about what is the cost and ability to do your initial acquisition of a resource. What is your ability to sustain it, say maintenance in the field, how you're able to keep it supplied and that. And then there's your task of replenishment as well, which is when something inevitably breaks or goes missing or is destroyed, are you able to recover that kind of asset? There's a couple of assets out there that take literal years to put together, namely some of the larger ships and such, where it's like, okay, if we lose this thing, that's like irrecoverable loss kind of deal. So pretty big. Why some things like in World War One, they didn't commit to a lot of Navy battles because it takes a while to rebuild a Navy. And if you lose your Navy and the opposition has Navy to blockade you, you're kind of shit out of luck. It was one large naval battle in World War One, really, in the Northern Atlantic. Not Northern Atlantic, it was, northern Germany, east of England. What's that sea called? It's not the English Channel. Shoot. I can't think of the name of it right now. North Sea. Thank you. It's right there in the name. It's the sea. It's to the north.
Reporting.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
Standing
Yeah.
by.
Dude, there's 25 restores on this station,
Waiting for
or
your orders,
at least
Commander.
available. That 20 of them. Okay, so yeah, we can do that. Replenish all this stuff. Very good. Very good. Pop up the ammunition
We're
on you
reading it.
guys, and we'll give you a refuel while we're at it. Yoink. I don't think I can
Waiting
fit all
orders.
this fuel into the oiler. Yeah, there would be a little too much. So.
We're
All right,
ready when
let's
you
get
are,
these
Commander.
guys docked up
Aye,
and fixed
Commander.
up, then, shall we?
Moving out.
Force
Scout,
lead in.
you're gonna go over here. We'll do the
Ready whenever you
like
are.
frigates on the right side here.
Ready.
We can just cycle them through. Loom is gonna be fast, so we'll set it alongside.
Course laid in.
Still counts as Atlantic. I suppose that, yeah, it would be counted as the Atlantic. Just when people hear Atlantic, they think kind of between like east coast of the Americas and like the western coast of
Component
Spain,
fully
France,
restored.
England. So yeah, technically Atlantic. Just it's the sea instead of the ocean. For
Set
what
traffic.
difference that makes.
Awaiting orders. Commander.
Wimdy, you are good to go to regular speeds along with your formation.
your orders,
Mists, you're just going to need a little bit of light repairs.
Turning up the engines
Salt
now.
Sea, tell you what, Salty, we'll disconnect you and put the
Understood.
flagship
Heading
here for
Heading
now,
here now, Commander.
and go from there. What are you yammering about? Logistics and how it
Standing
affects
by.
warfare and such. Because, it turns out it matters being able to replenish your
Standing
stuff.
by.
We're going to launch a skiff or two. We'll launch just one, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Get a read of these guys. I've had these bloom before on me, which is always very fun.
Awaiting orders,
To
Commander.
that note, we're going to quickly save the game here, so that doesn't happen to us. Yeah. Every time you hear Salt Sea, you hear Assault Sea. Ah, yes, the great Assault Sea. It walks up to you and punches you with salt.
Standing by. Course laid in.
Yeah, we're gonna dock up
Underway.
Winter Chain, and then Stout Coral is
That
gonna be
position.
along here.
Waiting for your orders,
Stair
Commander.
is docked and repaired, right? I think. It's our repair
Waiting orders.
maximum. Want to repair 50%. Okay. Berth is able to repair dock components up to 50%. Bonus repair rate is up to. Okay, so the repair rate is 75% bonus. It's not to the maximum. Gotcha. Well, we can still get all of our health
Waiting
bars up
orders.
to half. Just say all of our half bars up to
Underway.
health. That's not quite right, is it?
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's have Flooding Dart
On the
dock
way,
up
Commander.
here.
Receiving.
Valor, are you good? I think that Valor's good. Okay,
Orders.
you're gonna move off here. Long Lance, we
Standing
could
by.
fix your Rapid Locker, I guess. We'll wait for that because that's lower priority.
Standing by.
Gonna repair everything else in the force. Nomad
Reporting.
Giant's gonna need the most work, so we're gonna set it up to
Aye, aye.
get
Full
fixed
burn.
up here.
Awaiting
Flagship,
orders,
you are
Commander.
approved for docking.
Ready for
Harper,
tasking.
you are going to check out this ship
Wire
here.
received.
Mists,
Awaiting orders,
tell you what, we'll
Commander.
dock you on to
Course
this one
laid in.
because that lets you replenish bits. Well,
We
we're
hear
not going
you,
to fix your
Command.
whiplash drive, but it still never hurts to just top up anything that we can.
Reading you clear.
Get a little peek here.
Awaiting orders.
Nomad Giant's like, it's just a flesh wound. Yeah,
Aye, aye.
that's,
We're on the
I
way.
think, the most damage Nomad Giant has taken in a good long
Falling
while,
in.
because it ate like a full broadside from 2 liners. I think I want to say they fire 8 shells in their autoloaders. It might be 10. It's either 8 or 10. I can't remember which. So we do 4 times. Let's see. Well, let's just make that 8 because we got 2 of them, right? So 8 times 8 makes 64. 64 rounds of 450 AP.
Gotcha. 5 by 5.
That's a not insignificant amount to fire. We might have difficulty docking here if collision avoidance keeps being silly.
Ready for task.
Anyways, let's check what's
Confirm.
on you guys. We will see
Orders.
through you that there is decoy line ships things. There's 450 rounds. There's our slug rounds. There's some bolts. Okay, so we can loot these things if we please. Always good to get a bit more.
Ready.
Look at the premium munitions, because we saved the crew, and they should show us where
Quiet.
those are,
Command's on
and
the
it'll be a
line.
good time. The
We're ready
Oiler's just
when
going to
you
be on
are,
standby
Commander.
over here, since it takes forever to get anywhere,
Get
so
it done, Commander.
have it work there. Okay. Loom,
Awaiting
tell you what,
orders,
you can
Commander.
dock at that berth. Number
Awaiting
4 and
orders.
5 are good to go, so we'll have them...
Receiving.
Do we want to go to Fated Call? So, Fated Call is investigate a beacon. I guess for completion's sake we should, right? We're right, like, close to the end, and I've got enough time today. Let's do Fated Call as well, just for kicks. Okay, back to this menu here. Long Lance, you are looking pretty good right now. I don't think that you are missing anything at the moment.
Waiting for
With
your
your
orders,
chain,
Commander.
you're good here. We'll just check our repair
Awaiting
base.
orders,
That's
Commander.
offline. There.
Waiting orders.
You're as repaired
We're
up as
reading
you
you.
can get. That's given. Okay,
Standing
Nomad,
by.
how you looking? Let's get you fixed up in a second.
Receiving.
Dock here, and then we will probably just spend all the restorers, since if I do a total... Yeah, we're not missing actually that much in the force, and if our restore count is correctly
traffic.
shown here... Are you going to dock up, or... No, right, you got thruster damage, so it's going to be a little awkward for you to
Standing
get
by.
the docking done.
Aye, aye. Full
Trying
bearing.
to maneuver. Got enough time today. 3 hours later, damn, I still need to do Seven Sisters. You joke, but yeah, that can happen. I know Seven Sisters is one of the big fights, so we will be properly allocating for that. You docked up just fine. Maybe we will... I'll clear your heading in case that ends up sorting it out. We'll just come
At
back
the
to
ready,
you.
Commander.
You're fine for the moment. Just top up your repairs of everything. And yeah,
Awaiting orders,
Wimby,
Commander.
you are full here. Fuel-wise, we'll restore some of your stuff. We just saw one pop up there. Okay, what do we want to fill up on? 20 mil slug, chaff, active decoys, very nice to see. Bombs, hurricanes, a lot of hurricanes. Truncheon torps, we can get tons of those. Forgetfulness as well.
Low missile warning.
What do we empty out of Windy to get all this stuff? I guess we don't really use the Piranha rockets that much, so let's just empty the stuff we don't
Magazine
use for
shows
now.
low
We'll
ammunition.
dump all this thing and then get our bomb. Yeah, okay. Bomber torpedo complement has been filled up. We still got cluster bombs we may use at some point. Those are fun. Grab ourselves some
Missile count
spearfish
is
and then
low.
a bunch of piranhas, because that
Low
can go
missile
on to
warning.
our what do you call them, sturgeons. Alright. I guess we could checkbox the bombs if we want, but we have not bombed anything outside of station components. And we have beams for that anyway, so it should be fine. We might need some more bolts for our ships, so we'll have to remember to resupply that from our carrier. Not carrier, our oiler. Okay, and as for you,
Reporting.
Nomad, we wanted to repair up all of your stuff, so we will do just that. Might as well make it full health, since we have the components for it.
Go ahead, Command.
You are full up, and then it was
Receiving.
you, Longlands. We'll get that rapid locker back. And that should be
Receiving.
everything ready to go.
Waiting orders.
And as for you, Stout, you were going to dock somewhere at some point.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
You are good to go,
We're
so
ready
we'll
whenever
grab
you
you
are.
a tip of fuel and move out.
Aye, aye. We're on
And
the way.
Stout will head over here with you. This is going to be a logistics session, so if you're
That
looking to skip
decision.
along in the video, then you can do that, but
Component
we're mainly just
status.
resupplying.
TC teams report. Component
Ready
repair.
to clear.
You can hear all the component repairs go off there.
Go ahead,
Repair.
Commander.
Nomad Giant should be
Reporting.
good to go.
Component repair.
Oh, additionally, I noticed one thing, so if somebody could make a note of this for later, I'll bug report it. When I had
Send
the
traffic.
bullseye shot off on the Nomad Giant and I ordered MCON, it did not clear the
Standing
block
by.
order. So that's something that I'll have to just write down and say, hey, this is a slight issue to
Reading you
fix.
clear.
Okay, you're being silly with your landing.
Wire received.
If you
Confirmed.
land on ship, hello, gonna snap to, you're, okay, I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, you want,
Awaiting
alright,
orders,
alright,
Commander.
we'll just move you
Commander,
upwards a little
we
bit
got
so you
low
go
on
with that.
missiles.
I think that's,
Standing by.
no, we should check the craft. We didn't check the craft yet. That is something to
Course
consider.
later.
Now the halberds on board, we're good.
What are our orders,
Okay, missiles,
Commander?
we'll grab you a pip of fuel. Active decoys, missiles. Ooh, there's a lot of hybrids here. Okay, we'll refill your hybrid count. Because I mainly will use you for that, paired up with Windy for big salvos. And then these size 2s. I really don't use the size 2s as
Awaiting
much as I
orders,
should.
Commander.
Definitely could avoid some of the damage I've taken this run if I was more aggressive with size 2 usage, but oopsies. All right, these anti-bomber missiles, we're not going to use that many of them, so we'll put them there for Salt to take later.
Commander, we are
We'll
low on
grab a bunch
missiles.
of those.
We hear you,
And
Command.
you need to take off those, put on these. There you go, and then all that, and then active decoys. We probably don't need you with active decoys. I think you'll be fine. If you go with VLS. Oh, we got shipwrecks as well. Very good to see. Okay, you're good to go now, I think, with that. So let's just load up on blizzards. We got 20 blizzards as defensive. We got tornadoes as well. Hurricanes we don't need on you. We'll grab these guys for completion's sake. Good. Okay, craft-wise, what do we got? We got some claymores. Nice to see. We're 90 here, so we don't want to... Okay. The Tantos have extra health bar and are kind of flavorful for us, so we're going to not take Barracudas. We're going to go with a whole bunch of these. All right. We're going to get ourselves our sundials back, because that's great to have. We're going to get more Claymore bombers. I'm going to not run Sturgeons, because I kind of like running all the Alliance stuff here. I guess with Sturgeons, I could do like a... Ooh, actually, Okay. I have an idea, chat. Because if I remember correctly, the Sturgeons have missile control computer. I can load them up with both torpedoes and hurricanes. And in theory, the torps act as a pen aid for the hurricanes. So that might be worth it. 42 Tantos is more than we initially started with, I think. So that's pretty good. Halberds, we don't need that many halberds, so we'll leave a couple behind to get those last 2 Tantos on board. Toyotos, Kudas. What do you think? Do we go with like more OSP stuff, or do we just stick with the ANS loadouts? I don't know. I definitely want to get an even count here of stuff. It is good to have halberds. I want to make this a round number, though. Do I take off a sundial? No, sundials are really good. We should keep them. All right, maybe 2 of you guys gone, and then we'll do this. That's divisible by 6, so it should even out. I can't get more bomber, though. Temptation. Kudas also can stay airborne longer with fuel, so that's kind of good, but tough call. Alright, you know what, chat? I'm going to put up a poll so y'all can vote on this one. Let's see. Windy Craft poll. We'll say, Marcudas / Sturgeons, or more Tantos / Claymores. Alright, chat, you get a minute to win it on this poll, as we do everything else here, so yeah. Your government's out. Let's see, you repaired. You're pretty much good, right? Yes. Fuel, good.
Moving.
Right, away you go. Stout, you need to be fixed up, so we'll do that now with the remaining repairs on the station.
Traffic.
Got a handful left, so that should be our whole formation good to go.
At the ready, Commander.
Flooding Dark is fully resupplied. You've got fuel, very nice.
Standing by.
We need to add more ammo to you, right? We'll add a couple more of these shipwrecks. Visible by...
Go ahead, Command.
Okay,
We've
so,
spent most of our missiles.
Okay, we'll need to balance this somewhat. With like 8 per, I think, will
Send
be...
your traffic.
Well, hang on. Mists has some of those, doesn't it?
Commander?
Yeah, Mists does. I don't use those very often on Mists, so we're going to fill them up on the backs of our guys
How can we help
here.
today, Commander?
Receiving.
Okay, we will go with like
Return to
12.
service.
That way
Go ahead,
Mists can
Command.
have a handful. In case
Quiet.
Mists needs to
Command's
do some
on
direct fire hexy
System
goodness.
online.
Alrighty. Oh, we have got a vote for more Tantos and Claymores. Okay, so we're going to go with that as our approach then. We will take off these and go with our Claymores. Our Kudas are gone. We have all the Tantos we can fit, I think. Yep. Alright, and that is us maxed out very nicely, actually. None of the OSP craft will be on board here. So that means we can also have Salt
when you
Sea
are,
take
Commander.
all the, like, 35 flechette and such we don't need, so good.
What can
Long
we do
Lance,
for
are you fully
Commander?
repaired? Looks like you are.
What
Let's
can we
get
do
you
for you,
a
Commander?
fuel as well, and I will sort out this stuff in levels.
We're underway,
Stout
Commander.
Coral, you are, I think, good to go. Looks like it. So Stout, you're going to
Ready.
move off. Who has not fully repaired yet? Heavy
At the
Cruisers,
ready,
I think we're
Commander.
pretty much ready to go. Yeah, I'll quick reload this and the level space between, but just to make it faster,
We're running out
we'll
of
go like
shells,
this.
Commander.
This is a good way for us to balance the mags a little bit. I don't want
Low on
to
ammo.
run out of mag space on the Oilers. I'm pretty sure it's full up or close to it.
Our guns have run dry.
There we go. Load that up. Okay. Evenish amount. Yeah, it seems about right. Cool.
Missile aye. racks are full power.
You should be good, and then you should be good.
Quiet.
Mists.
Command's on
Yeah, I can fit like most of this stuff, and your VLS cells are full anyways. Okay, there's no torpedoes here,
Missile
which
observes and
checks out because we put all those on Wimby. And yeah. What else can we bring? I guess hurricanes if we wanted, but not really planning to use those. We'll just grab the blizzards and move out. All right.
Move any
There we
missiles
go.
left.
Meow,
What
meow,
can we
meow,
do
meow,
for
meow,
you,
meow.
Commander?
Let's load everything up onto
Aye,
the
Commander.
ships here.
Moving out.
We hear you,
Okay,
Command.
Loom, you're going to join Longlands.
Falling
Scout
in.
is going to join Longlands.
I
Check our
command.
fuel
Assuming
totals.
formation.
We have enough for one transit at least, and then we can grab more gas with the oiler. You
Got you,
two can
5 by
join
5.
formation with one another.
Joining the formation.
Go. And
What are
mists
our
will
orders,
be
Commander?
along with the flagship. Yay.
Aye, aye. Forming up.
Pretty clean
Awaiting orders,
selection
Commander.
here.
What can
Squad
we do
2,
for
you guys going to go over to Fade Call.
Set traffic.
Nomad Giant for
On
Fade
it,
Call,
ready
and then Stare, you're already there.
Ready.
Group 1, you're going to be there shortly.
We're ready when
Salt
you
C
are, Commander.
will replenish. Lock up. There we go. Docking commenced. Okay. Let us grab all the stuff with what space we have. Take this. We'll take... I guess we should take those. Yep. 100 mil
Warning.
HE. There we
Low
go. Sand shot.
ammunition.
No sand shots. Really? Okay. 250 HERPF. Absolutely need. 250 AP. We don't need that much. Like, yeah, we can ditch like a lot of this for now anyways. Go. High explosive. We want to get that. We got so much 35 shit. We don't need this. Yeah, that's all used for the nose guns. We can drop like 30,000 of that. There we go. 450. Absolutely want to take a bunch of that. Flak rounds. Yeah, we might as well max out on this stuff. Small. Chaff. Obvious choice. Active decoys and things we'll have to bring along. KBU-22s. We'll leave those behind because we don't use them much. Spearfish rockets we do probably have a use for. Same with these. Bolts, we got a bajillion. Blizzards, hurricanes. Could go and use more hurricanes. Yeah, alright. We'll ditch more of this flechette ammo since we're not using it. I think we have some on Windy anyways, right?
Awaiting orders,
Let's check
Commander.
your inventory. Do you have 35 flechette? Yeah, you've got 20,000 on you, so we don't actually need to keep that in reserve. How is fuel? Fuel is acceptable enough. We're going to fuel up all of our stuff now, and we should be good. Take the 20 mil slugs because they're here. That was a good amount of those. 35 flechette. Yeah, I'm just going to unload all this because we don't need it. 450. We'll want to top up the mags. Well, that's a lot of AP. I don't think we'll need that much AP. We'll drop some of this. Did you steal all the tuna? I stole an amount of tuna, we'll say. Let's go with, like, this much. There we go. That's a good count. KBU-22s. We don't need them. Piranhas. Sure. Grab those piranhas. R3s are... We're only going to use R3s if we use our claymores, right? So I think we'll leave those behind. And actually, no, we aren't going to use either of these. We'll keep some of them around just in case. We do want to use the hurricanes. We'll definitely use those. I don't think we'll need this many bolts. Saves us a little bit of space. Okay. Bolts, blizzards. I stole all the tuna. Well. Mine. In my defense, I looked very cute doing it. So what are you going to argue about that, huh? Just even this out a little bit. That gives us a bit more space if we want to grab anything. But I don't really see much else to grab. KBU-22s that we don't really use. Spearfish. Bolts. I mean, we have so many of those, right? What's our bolt count? Should still have tons. Yeah, you got like 500 at least, so okay. I think that, yeah, we don't really worry too much about ammunition because this should last us for the rest of the campaign. Unless something miraculous happens. Yeah. Oh, hey, I know. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take the small chaps off of this, and then I'm going to put the big chaps into there. That way this thing always has chaff, and it doesn't get quick loaded. And then I can put the magazine small chaff on. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Wherever it went. Small chaff. Here we are. Alright, I can't be bothered to do more logistics, so we're going to just go off of that and call that
Moving
good.
into formation.
I should restock Windy right here. Yes, Windy has been restocked. She's got a full complement of bombers, and we haven't restored our coil toes. Those are something you can't get back. But we have a good count of our tontos once again. We ditched 2 of the halberd skiffs because we barely use them, and I figured the spots would be better suited for another sundial CWAC. So, yeah, we are sitting pretty with
Awaiting
everything.
orders, Commander.
Wimby is as repaired as she's going to get, and that's kind of our situation. We're going to check out Faded
Moving.
Call for completion's sake. Yeah. Is the VLS-2 full? Yes, it should be. A little bit scorched, mind you, but it is working. So, bit of smearing going on there. Did you empty the 100 mil? Oh, that's a good point. How much do we have? Oh, we got like a little 100. That's nothing. Whatever. Yeah. We're not going to go with the Sturgeons. Chat voted on it, and they decided more Tontos and Claymores, so we're going Alliance Purists and such.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
You need to join up with the Long Lance,
Forming up.
and then we will head to Fated Call.
We're ready
All
when
right, you
you
guys
are,
orient
Commander.
your headings correctly to
We'll get it.
expedite
Orders,
your
Commander. Get it
exits.
done.
What can we do for
Reporting.
You heavies.
Aye, aye.
Okay. Pair of heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, a handful of frigates, 2 destroyers, the supercarrier, and then a boiler. Yep, that's our fleet complement. Pretty good. I will have to remember to restock in
Standing by.
transit here for Nomad Giant and Flooding
Go ahead,
Dark, just to
Command.
even out their ammo counts. So you're heading out. Okay, that's everyone at the
Standing
border.
by.
Let's go and check out the Investigate Beacon at Fated Call. Yeah.
Ready.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Should be good. All of ye across the exit.
Standing by.
Okay, Salt Sea is just lagging behind a little bit, but
Ready.
now that it's across the border, we can order them to depart like such. There we
Receiving.
are. And away they all
Set
go.
traffic.
What are you doing? Depart, please? Okay. Not sure why Nomad Giant got a little confused there, but fascinating. Might have to reformation those. Oh well. Alright, replenishment in the post-game screen thing. Oh, yep, Stout needs a bit of gas. This is a lot easier to do in spreadsheet mode, so we're just going to do that like such. I think 3 pips is enough for the last transit to get the Bulwark. We'll set that up like so. There we go. Yep, took a second as it loaded everyone in transit. Okay, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll give you 4 pips. Why not? You're able to have it as a treat. Okay. Ammunition-wise, we are good on basically everything. Tons of torpedoes for our 15 bombers. These are the last of our premium missiles, but we can stock up a little bit here. Cluster bombs, 35 flechette. We don't need that on board right now because we don't have any Cudas, so we'll save that space and put on the boiler. Give you more of these. A couple of handfuls. Save the 100 mil as well. More of those. Truncheons, Remis, KBUs. I guess some KBU-22s if we want them for checkbox. Well, we've got the cluster bombs for checkbox, so we don't really care that much. Yeah, like if we had to do... This is like 5 bombers worth of checkbox. CBU, at least test it. I'm going to save these for when I really need them, although I should make a loadout and remember that I've got them. Yeah, that could be interesting otherwise. Nomad Giant and such, we are going to quick reload your magazine, because that is the easiest way to do this. Same with you, Flooding Dark. Okay, we're going to transfer out a bunch of your stuff first, and then quick reload your mag. There we go, that looks more like it. Okay. And Nomad, same story with you. There we are. That looks about right. 450 AP, HE, bunch of black rounds, very cool. Jeff Long Lance, we'll quick reload your bulk mag. You've got tons of RPF. We're going to trim that out for more high explosive, knowing we're going to fight liners, and absolutely stock up that. Yeah, we do not want to have you run out of, 20 mil. It's actually a very nice even magazine like that. Sweet. Stare, you guys are good. You have Forgetfulness Torps, which I should maybe consider using, but anytime Windy has so many Torps already that, yeah, okay, I might use those a bit. You guys can take a bit more 20 mil on board. Yep. This will just be the replenishment episode. Shipwrecks max out on you. You've got your 20, and you've got your 20. So, okay, we can do a full, salvo using the combination of Mists and Windy for 10 of those at once. That's great. A couple of these, well... Maybe I don't... Okay. Maybe I don't want to use those, actually, on Mists. Because Mists, if I need, fire depth, it's going to be for the size 2s. And Windy can probably get away with just direct firing those. So let's take a bunch of these Thunderheads off. Okay, we can't actually... Right, because... Think, Catboy, think. Put you here. We'll take a bunch of these Thunderheads off, like that. There we go. And then Mists, you can figure out how to shuffle things around somewhat. Or not. Okay, the thing is full. Grab your Tornadoes. little awkward moving some things as a proxy go-between stuff, but you do what you can. I don't actually want to give you these. I just want to take these hybrids onto Windy. There we go. And then you can sort this. All right, cool. Hybrids on Windy because it's got the most space. And then Mist's size 2 launchers are going to be supplementary for probably a bunch of these ACT-EO valves. Direct fire sliders, I want to keep those on the other ships that do direct combat. So I guess for now, yeah, we're just going to figure out how to shift things around a bit. Is there a ship I can put these in storage-wise somewhere? Not really. I just ran out of mag space on the oiler. Oops. Catboy, and thinking Necker, you know that's impossible. All right, yes, I have occasionally been rumored to have a brain cell. It's somewhere around here. I couldn't tell you where, but it's somewhere. Let's see if we can just maybe refill like some of these guys with more ammo. That might, yeah, that'll sort out a lot more space. Cool. Top you up with any bullets, and that saves a bit of space on the oiler. Mist now is getting all these Thunderhead Block 2s, and that should let it swirl. Yeah, it'll salvo along with the not the oiler, the main ship, and that will work well. Two more of you, and then Mists. There you go. Yeah, you're fully stocked on these. We can do a group sortie and mix our salvos as we please. Loom and Co, Loom, Stout, Winter Chain, you're just active decoys. With some Hurricanes is a handful. Sure. We'll give you another Hurricane just for argument's sake. What do we have these on? These were magazines, weren't they? I thought we magged them. I'm pretty sure we did. No? I thought we magged them for use with our fighters. Maybe we didn't. Okay. Well, either way, we got them for direct fire there as we need them. So that's good as our backup plan. Long Lance, you've got space for a couple Hurricanes, so I think we'll give you those. You're able to do direct fire. Let's not bother with the cruise on you, because I've never cruised your stuff, and just keep you filled with Hurricanes. That's a good plan. Active decoys if we need them. Squalls, we don't have any of, so whatever. Yeah, Windy, you got blizzards, right? Yeah, you're good on those. All the squalls, these are just basics, so we'll just stock this up. And I think that is pretty much it. That's the tornadoes for anti-craft, and then, yeah, we'll load up a blizzard or two. Cool. Magazines managed, everything more or less stocked up. Top of the shafts here. I could hit the quick reload all button, but I think that messes up VLSs, so I've been holding off on doing that. For anyone who's frothing at the mouth and screaming, Catboy, press the button! Quick reload some magazines, though. There we go. These are fine. Thunderheads should move to the mag. Yeah, I just don't have space in the oiler because I loaded up on so much goodies, and like I don't really have anything else to put in here. Like, okay, I guess I could go Hurricanes, but I don't think Windy's gonna direct fire, and if she does, I've got the Thunderheads here because Windy can't lock, which admittedly I've got a whole formation, but yeah. Tiny request, what do we got? Just about ready to go to the next one here, so I think everything is kitted anyways, right? Direct fire with you. You guys have direct fire. You have direct fire. Yeah, because that's like 2 salvos worth. Should be fine. Yep. What's this tiny request? Pet the Neko Boy? No? Oh, we got a big sippy request? Alright. Drinking some water. Yeah, you know what? I'll grab the thing out here. Can you change Corey's name to Beef and Tomato Pot Noodle? I think you have permissions for that. So I'll leave you in charge of that. But right now, I've got to pet the cat boy. Alright, I gotta set that up as not just a like item thing. I'll have to figure out how to toggle that at some point. It is part of the rules we got. Alright, I'll sort that out in some point or other, but in the meantime, folks, for those of you watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next episode. For those of you on Twitch, 3-minute break, and then we'll go on to the next level. Yeah, meow meow.